proud of some of the numbers we've been racking up lately for 100 rodeos in 100 days. Of course, Calgary Stampede plays a big part in that performance count right now, but holy cow, Steve, 125 performances and 32 rodeos so far.
Yes, and you talk about the Calgary Stampede. Let's talk about what happened today in Calgary. Cole Franks, a great trip to the Calgary Stampede. He won second once and first twice. That adds up to a lot of money. Weary joke of the Calgary Stampede. Nice spur ride, 84.5. Cole Franks came into Calgary in the number 30-something spot in the world standings. He's liable to end up somewhere in the top 15.
Well, I like what he said in his interview, too. He really thanked the sports medicine team for getting him back to this level of competition again, and he is not going to rest either. He told Janie Johnson, although he's qualified for Championship Sunday, he's going to head down south, go to 3 rodeos before he comes back on Sunday to compete in the finals there.
Franks and Tanner Ross dominated the bareback riding in Pool B, 19,500 to 18,000 for Tanner in the number 2 spot. Barrel race, Haley Kinzel just kept getting faster as the week went along. She was second yesterday, first today, 17:15, second fastest time of the whole rodeo.
And it has been so exciting to watch these two. Of course, she kind of had a tough day 1, knocked the barrel there. They battled back on day 2 for second. As you said, Steve, we know we should never count this pair out. Cassie Mowry holds that record, but we know that Haley can challenge it too.
Casey Matthews, the number 1 money winner, Kinzel, Ganter, and Brittany Sporer on that little paint horse advance in the top 4 in Pool B to Championship Sunday. Now let's turn the page and take a look at the tie-down roping. And in the tie-down roping, Chad Mayfield needed to win first today, Katie. You back him in the corner, he's going to come out swinging.
Yes, and we kind of went back and forth on this too because of the way that the tiebreaker system works. We knew he needed to win first, but we didn't know if it would be enough, and we'll see the top 4 in the second there. Either way, Shad did exactly what he needed to do to have a chance to move on at 7.4 seconds. But as we look at the top 4 here, it's actually Weston Hughes that won the tiebreaker at $7,000. Yeah. They both have the same amount of money, so it went to time to see who would move on, and it's Weston that got the call.
Cash Enderley, the rookie, Breston Minton on his way to his first NFR. Haven Medjid, the world champion. Those are your top 4. Let's talk about the saddle bronc riding. There was a tie today. Stetson Wright, he needed to win first today. He had $3,875. Little Muffin of the Outlaw Buckers. Great horse, great spur ride. Stetson Wright, stop me if you've heard this one before, wins the day.
I was going to say, that is a great horse, too, when you need to win something. But have a look at Smokin' Hippie from Ewell and Northcott as well. Ross Griffin drew this horse today for a matching 87-point ride here. He's number 27 in the world, but I've been so impressed with Ross so far this year, and he's moving on, and we're going to see him one more time at Calgary.
And Leighton Green was just consistent throughout the course of Calgary. Q Taylor, one of the hot rookies in the bronc riding, he's the number 4 spot with an $8,500 total. So now, the third performance of these pools is kind of like the wild card round every time. Ty Erickson did not have enough money in the steer wrestling one to be in the top 4 until today, when he won $7,000 and won the day with a time of 3.7.
Well, and he told Luke Branquino in the interview after the fact he knew that he needed to win to advance, but he knew his steer was going to be a little bit tough. Earlier in the week, that steer really stepped left into the steer wrestler that had drawn him before, so he knew it was going to be tough, knew he needed to be patient, and that patience paid off right there, as you can see.
The semi-retired Scott Gempner, not very retired in Calgary.
They're wishing he was retired right now.
He was great, all 3 performances.
He definitely was. So exciting to see such a good person do well, as he always has done in the steer wrestling world. $16,000 for him. He's moving on. But Ty Erickson, Will Loomis, and Tristan Martin will join us from Pool B qualifiers. And then we just saw the bull riding there. Jared Parsonage has been so impressive here. Rode all of his bulls. Makes him look too easy all the time. He is a tall Canadian bull rider, and he always just does it so smooth and just eases his way through that 8 seconds, it seems like.
2-time back-to-back Canadian champion, Jared Parsonage. You watch him here be 85 points on this Devil's Advocate bull from Dwayne Kessler. And that bull tried him both ways, and Parsonage had an answer. He rode all of his bulls. Sage Kimsey rode 2 out of 3, $12,500. Ty Hamilton and Canadian Coy Robbins, the top 4 who will advance out of Pool B. Pool C starts tomorrow, runs through Saturday, then it's Championship Sunday at the Calgary Stampede.
Hey, I can't